leaving for the airport right now. Thank God I left early because I did not know how to buy a ticket for the airport. It was like a different option on the thing and it cost 12 euros, even though it's only two stops. It's like only to the end of the B. So I don't really know why it costs 12 euros, but yeah, I missed the train I wanted to take to get to the airport, but I'll still get there on time, which is why I always leave one train early. And I'm going to Ireland today. I am very glad I left when I did. It was a very adequate amount of time. I'm here 20 minutes about before my gates close. I don't think we're boarding yet, but I'm gonna go and check it out. And I made it all the way through. It's such a big airport. There were so many steps. I had to argue with the baggage lady because, well, we argued for a while because she said I needed a COVID test and I told her I didn't. And then we both realized that she assumed I was going to America. I don't know why. Like, my ticket says Dublin. And then I was like, yeah, you're right. Even Americans need COVID tests to go to America, but I'm not going to America. So yeah, about to board this flight. Really excited to start this trip. Another thing, the lady was like, do you want to check your bag or do you want to take it? She's like, you can check it for free. And I was like, how much does it cost to take it? Because Aer Lingus, what I'm flying, is like a super budget airline. And basically one of the things about flying Aer Lingus is you have to pay to take your carry-on on. Like, you can bring a carry-on, but you have to check it or you have to pay to take it on. And it gave me the option when I was like boarding. It was like, do you want to pay to take on your carry-on? But it said it was all sold out. So it asked me if I wanted to pay, but it said it was all sold out to carry on. And I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm flying super budget for a reason. Like, I'm not gonna pay to take my luggage on. I'm just gonna hope and pray that they don't lose it. Then at the thing, the lady was like, I was like, how much is it to take on my luggage? And she was like, oh, it's 10 kilograms. I was like, no, like, how many euros? And she was like, oh, it's free. And just based on us already having a misunderstanding, her assuming I was going to America, or like, there was nothing on my ticket to indicate that. And she was for like the frequent flyer program, but like no one was checking in, so they just like started using her for other normal like customers like me. So I was like, maybe she's confused because she normally does only frequent flyer check-ins. I decided to not trust her on that one because I really didn't want to get a 35 euro fee, and like it was all over the airport, like the signage, like you're gonna get a 35 euro fee if you fly Aer Lingus and you try to bring on your carry-on without having paid for it. And I was like, why would it be free for me to take it on if other people have paid for it? Like, that's not even fair. So I checked it and assumed she was wrong because I just don't want to take any chances. I'm just gonna follow what my ticket says, and I would have no written proof that she had given me permission to take it on. So let's pray to God that they don't lose my luggage. Okay, successfully got my bag. I'm waiting for the bus, hopefully in the right spot. I just picked a bus and I'm gonna take it. And hopefully it can get me to where I'm going. Like, I mean, I looked at the map and everything. I know which stop I'm getting off at. And it is freezing, and I really want to change clothes. I might take a shower and change clothes when I get to the hostel. But yeah, I'm hoping this bus shows up because it was supposed to have already been here. We've been waiting here for a hot minute, so I don't know. Okay, turns out bus service is suspended because of COVID, at least for those buses. So I asked the dude and he said straight down the middle. So I'm gonna walk around and figure out a way to town. Okay, I just arrived and this is my room. And and it seems it's only filled half to capacity because of COVID, which is really cool because they did not do that in Germany last summer, which means that I paid for a 12-bed hostel, but I basically am in a 6-bed hostel and everyone's insured a bottom bunk. And yeah, that's really cool. And I really like this. I really am digging this setup. So I'm gonna unpack and I'm going to completely change my outfit because it is freezing outside. I really need to get a new jacket. Look at that hole. It's crazy. Hopefully people think that's from style. But yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and then I'm gonna go look for fish and chips. It is like 1 p.m., which means it's 2 p.m. Paris time, which means that I've been traveling for like 7 hours. And that's not even like counting waking up at 5:30. So I'm gonna try to lock all my stuff away in my locker, go to the bathroom, maybe get showered because I smell so bad, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. I put on deodorant this morning, but it was like some all natural deodorant that someone gave me. So, you know, like that stuff doesn't really work. But I have my real deodorant in my backpack. That's why I use the all natural stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna spiffy up and try to get not as cold. This is the before. New fit. We are gonna go look for some fish and chips because I am starving and I need food before I can even think about what I want to do next. This top, even though it's strappy, it's actually knit, so it's warm. So yeah, we're smelling a little bit better and looking a little bit better. Y'all, I'm sleeping. I just got back from the fish and chips place, and as soon as I ate it, I didn't even finish it even though I was so hungry. And as soon as I finished eating it, I realized how tired I was. And so I'm crashing now. And I drank like half a Coke and I didn't even finish my fish and chips, and I have a headache now because I was so hungry because I hadn't eaten since like 5 a.m. And I'm messaging people off of couch surfing I'm gonna potentially meet up with tonight. We'll kind of see how that goes. But yeah. So hopefully I'll go out tonight, but I'm so tired, and I'm happy that this bed has a curtain and it's a good setup in here. So I just can't wait to rest. Okay, I'm going out in about 4 or 5 minutes, I think, to meet up with like 6 to 8 different people from couch surfing. I don't know if I'm going to get any footage of that because it's just kind of awkward when you're like meeting new people and they're strangers to be like, can I film you for my YouTube channel? But I'm glad I'm going out. We're going out to a pub. The first guy that kind of like tried to make plans with me, he wanted to go to this cocktail bar, which seemed really nice, like too nice. And I was like, I want more of a homey vibe. Like, I want to feel like I'm in Dublin, not like I'm in Paris or Washington, D.C. or, you know, somewhere like that. So I got another person to suggest a pub, and we're going with that option. And I kind of was like, I really want to go to a pub. So I hope that the atmosphere is good. I hope that it works out well. I hope that there are drinks that everyone likes. I hope that it's affordable. Only time will tell. I didn't really have the chance to wrap things up last night. Basically, I went out, I think 7 people showed up, which was technically more than we were allowed to have because of COVID, but the bar people were really nice. And we just sat around for a couple of hours. I left first. I basically developed a raging headache by the end of the day because like I had traveled and I hadn't eaten for so long in the day before I got those fish and chips. And yeah, so I went home early and just crashed and had a headache all night, but now I have slept like at least, I think like 10 hours, so I'm feeling much better. I think I'm gonna go with one of the girls I met last night to a place that I haven't really heard of, but it's like really beautiful with gardens. It's like a little ways out of town. But yeah, if I make another vlog, it will be in that one. But I just wanted to wrap this up. And to meet all the people, I just used the Couchsurfing Hangouts app. I absolutely love that app, and it makes traveling alone so easy. So 10 out of 10 would recommend first day in Dublin. Pretty good.